What's good, y'all? It's CraVeTv6 CraVeMuziK. It's Kirk Cash on the ones and twos again. I'm out here with my man Fonz from Bright Lights Entertainment. You know, there's been a real serious buzz going on with this man and the song he put out. We're going to talk about it just now. But, you know, I had to come catch a quick interview with him to see what it is, man. You know, this is Fonz right here. I'm going to let him say a little something.
Kurt, what it is, man.
What it is, my G.
Boy Fonz, Bright Lights Entertainment, man. Rocking with my man Kirk Cash and CraVeTv, man. Y'all know what it is. You know, he was destined to get one of the scoops, you know what I'm saying? I definitely had a couple things going on, and I wanted to, you know what I mean, definitely clear everything up with my man Kurt before anybody, so it's going down right now.
You're all ready, man. But yo, Bright Lights Entertainment, what is that?
Well, Bright Lights Entertainment is pretty much a company me and my homies, we started, me and my man Low, Jazz Real, and Extra the CEO. We pretty much started that pretty much around 2006. Looking at the game, I always wanted to be a part of it. I wanted to be like an A&R, like to kind of help scout talent, you know what I mean, for the industry. I was noticing the changing of it, and I knew so much talented artists that really deserved to be in the industry. I kind of wanted to help usher them in by starting our own company, you know what I mean, because at that time I was young. I didn't know about how to get into a major label, you know what I mean, or how to, you know, be an intern and stuff like that. I wasn't really into that, or that was the least of like my knowledge and stuff like that. So I was like, yo, we're gonna start our own company, you know what I mean? Me and my partners, we agreed on it. We started Bright Lights Entertainment, you know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of things that go into it, you know what I'm saying? Like it's way more than just a regular label, like how, you know, we got the logo with the city with the light bulb. It got a lot of things that go into it, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got the city in the light bulb, pretty much in the bridge, you know what I mean? The bridge meaning, you know, kind of from a Brooklyn cat going to Manhattan. It's like trying to say, you know, coming from the hood or coming from negativity, you know what I mean? Trying to get to positivity. You got the bottom with the water, meaning like, yo, you could either make it where you're trying to go, or you could fall in the water, you know what I mean? You could drown, you know what I'm saying? It's either you swim or you drown. You got the sun behind the buildings, you know what I'm saying? Meaning like, you know, the sun gonna shine on you if you put your work in. You got the clouds, meaning it's gonna be hard times. It's really a lot that goes into it. It's more than just a logo. It's more than just, you know what I mean, a regular label. We really trying to let people know that whatever it is you trying to do, like you trying to accomplish, you know, those bright lights, you know what I mean? Everyone has it. I mean, that's why I got this saying I always say, there's a bright lights in all of us, meaning like, you know, everybody, you know what I mean, whatever it is you're really trying to do, you could do it if, you know what I mean, you believe in yourself, if you follow protocol, if you know what I mean, follow the rules, parameters, do everything right, you'll be able to do it. So that's how Bright Lights pretty much came about.
That's what's up. Bright lights. Everyone got a bright light in them.
Yeah.
Just like everybody got a crave in them, you see?
Yep.
You know what I mean? See, oh man, I hope y'all listening and paying attention, man. There's a bright light in all of us, and there's also a crave in all of us, man. So let me ask this question. If there was a label you would want to sign to, which one would that be?
You know that.
Or would you rather it be, y'all be an independent label, Bright Lights, you know what I'm saying?
That's
in
a
which
good question.
Y'all want to do y'all distribution yourselves, this, that, and the third?
That's kind of what I was thinking. Well, lately I haven't really been paying attention to what's going on inside the labels, because right now you're better off being independent than being in a label anyway. Like,
I agree.
I guess if you caught me a couple months ago or years ago, I probably would have been fiending to say a label. But right now, a label can't pretty much do much for me that I can't do for myself. Wise, like I know I've been studying and like studying, you know what I mean, the industry for a little while now and seeing what does what. And I feel like, you know, I think I know what avenues to go about pushing myself more or less. I think the dope thing about the label is the fact that, you know, all the connects they have, and of course distribution, you know what I mean? When you have a label backing you, that's more like, I guess, MTV and BET, and your coverage and where you can be is a bigger market. You know, they know all the big boys, they know everybody that they need to know, but more or less like pushing yourself, you still have to handle most of your stuff anyway. Like, you know what I mean? Back in the days too, a label was supposed to help build an artist. They're not doing that no more. You know what I'm saying?
Well, they mainly just helping with the distribution. They getting you all the limelight.
Yeah, exactly. They'll get you the limelight, but you have to already be you already have to be fully crafted. You know.
So that's something I always be telling a lot of people who say that they crave music, man. Because in truth, you got to get your community first. You know what I'm saying? You got to get a following, you got to get a building.
Yeah.
And speaking of that, I'm just gonna get to it, man. I heard this on MoJo, man. I'm seeing. I was on YouTube the other day, just doing some investigations. I hear it's getting a lot of hits, man. Yeah. What's this about, man? And, yo, I keep telling y'all, man, get y'all community first, man. Build that up, man. You gotta get that following, and then you could be somebody. But yeah, this MoJo song, man, I've seen a lot of hits on that. What's going on?
MoJo is crazy because it pretty much came about very quick. It was like. It pretty much, I was, you could say it pretty much happened. I was watching the MTV Awards. I was watching the MTV Awards, and I pretty much, the MTV Awards had just ended, and then I was just recapping, watching the MTV Awards, and thinking about the state of hip-hop for the past couple months, you know what I'm saying? For a little while, I was feeling like, dag, swag is just like, fell off, and it's like it's not what it used to be. Listen, the first time I heard the word swag, I heard Jay-Z use it in a song called All I Need, where he was like, I guess I got my swagger back. And at the time I didn't even know what the word meant. I had to go grab a dictionary and be like, what this word mean? And then I looked at it, I was like, oh, that's a dope word, you know what I'm saying? And it grew from there. Like, I heard it so much more or whatever, and it was a dope thing to say. Like when you say you swagged out, it meant something. But I also noticed the decline in it. You got all the wrong people using it. Yeah, it's being used freely all over there. Swag gold, swag this, swag that. It's watered down. So
like most things get after a while.
Exactly. So for a minute, just like with Jay when he killed when he pretty much killed Jerseys and then Death for Auto-Tune, I was looking at it like, okay, somebody is gonna come and mash on swag. I know that. You know what I mean? And then when I heard Otis, instead of mashing on swag, he took the time out to note that he invented it. And I was like, wow. If you notice on Otis, he starts the song off and says, I invented swag. I'm like, whoa, well, all of a sudden you taking the time out to make sure everyone know that you invented it. And instead of saying he invented it, I was so pissed. I was like, yo, why didn't you kill the word right there? Or not even kill it, but just be like, yo, let people know that, yo, it's being used wrong. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, instead of killing it, him taking the chance out to be like, yo, he invented it, it's like he gave the okay. Like, it's like, all right. It's alright as long as y'all know that I invented it. Yeah. And then me sitting on that thought for a minute like, yeah, swag is whack. You know what I'm saying? I was really just chilling in my crib, and then I was just, I mean, soaking everything in, and then I was like, swag is whack. I had this beat from a producer named Perps that I was sitting on for a minute. I kind of had it just playing randomly. Like, when I'm chilling, I always got beats playing, you know what I'm saying? I never know when I might just jump into something.
He got that crave,
man. You know what I'm saying? So I had the beat playing, and I was just saying to myself, swag is whack. Everybody got that. And then the beat was playing, and it was like, oh, hold up, that got a little ring to it. So I said it again. I mean, swag is whack. Everybody got that. And then it was like, okay, I think I got a hook. So I worked the hook out, and then pretty much from there, the verses was just... It was just sort of like vomiting, like it just, everything was spilling out because this is what I really felt, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I come to realize too, I noticed I addressed a lot of issues, you know what I'm saying, in the track that
So what issues you address?
You know what I mean? Like, of course, there's a certain fellow, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so let me ask this question. Is when you say that about the dude whomever, you know, because we ain't gonna throw him out there, we ain't trying to cause too much controversy right now, but is it in a hating manner, or is it in a manner of you saying, you know what, he's making you crave what you do more, he's making you more hungry, he's like, yo, damn, I see what he doing, and he's not even that dude. Yeah. Because a lot of these rappers out here be talking about they this dude and that dude and this and that. So what's your purpose of coming at him so hard?
Well, I'll be honest with you. After I made the track, you know what I'm saying, I was really into it. Like I said, it was something that spilled out of me. It didn't really take much to make that track, but I sat back and I listened to it myself. Like, I got out of me and listened to it, and I was like, damn, I'm coming at this cat kind of hefty. It looks like, it looks as if I'm hating on him. Or, you know, for those people that's already in and they're getting money together or whatever, they have affiliations, they'll always look at it from my perspective to him as, yeah, just keep getting your money, young homie. He's just hating on you. But I'm really about the craft, you know what I'm saying? And
you're really about the art.
Yeah, I'm really about the art of this joint, you know what I'm saying? Before the money, like, of course, it's really dope. Don't get me twisted. I plan to make lots of money in this industry. But I definitely wanted to address the fact that we are letting this ride in the industry, you know what I'm saying? You're going away from talent. Like, in this industry, from how I understand it, there's two things. You got people that make good music and hope to get recognized of making good music, and then you got people that do antics and hope to get recognized by their antics.
All right.
He's more on the antics side.
He's more on the antics side. So as you say that, do you feel like there's too many people? Because in my opinion, I think there is. But do you feel there's too many people who's trying to do this rap thing, and they're the ones who's really making the hip hop industry, and the, you know, like they have, like, Nas is talking about his hip hop dead, and, you know what I mean, people saying it's hip hop dead. Because really and truly, I'm like a Run DMC dude. I be liking my dudes like Meth, Styles P. You know what I mean? Dudes who be giving you some real lyrics, Jada. You know what I mean? The Locks. You know, we could keep going. You know, there's a lot of dudes who's real lyricists. You know what I'm saying? They spitting real life stories, and, you know, they not fibbing. They not telling all these lies like a lot of these dudes are. It's not always about money and hoes and this and that. So
I think the industry is somewhat a sign of the times. How what's going on in the world is what's going on in the industry. As you can notice, there's we've realizing a lot of stuff going wrong in our government system or in the system that we live in. So along as hip hop, you know what I'm saying?
I like the way you put that. That was a good way of putting it.
There's a lot of corrupt stuff going on in hip hop, like where you see, like, that homie is a check. Don't get it twisted. That's why I'm tight about it, because it's like, it's a constant robbery. Every time he comes around, it's like it's a robber that you know that's robbing you. You know what I'm saying? But
robbing you of where you should be at, because...
Oh, no, not just robbing you of where you should be at, but just robbing you of, like, the antics that he's given. For people that's real fans of music that like good music, he's not about good music.
So he's just about doing his thing, and then what's part of the antics that he's doing?
I mean, come on, like, I don't even want to get too deep into the antics, because then we got to start talking about it, but videos where he does foolishness and the laugh. The laugh is just to get you to check him, you know what I'm saying? It's not making good music so you could check him out. Like, your favorite MCs, you check them out because you know their caliber of music. He's not that. Him is more of like, I know when I check him out, he's going to do something stupid, so let me check him out.
Let me check him out, okay.
He more deserves a comedy show than...
So, enough about Duke.
Yeah.
What can Fonz bring to the industry? What is it that you gonna bring? Are you gonna bring, like, the original feeling and the original love of hip hop? Because it seems that you love it. You know what I mean?
Oh, no. That's for a fact. Like I said, I started rapping when I was 19. Like, for people that real MCs and niggas that's really deep into the game, that's late. Like, most of the cats that you hear about, they started rapping when you hear cats say they was rapping since they was 4 years old, all that. I started rapping when I was like 19, but I was a student of the game, or paying attention to the game way before then. You know what I'm saying?
So basically, you studied it, learned it, then moved on.
Yeah, from sneaking to listen to Biggie on my parents' radio. I grew up in a very religious family and stuff like that. So from sneaking to listen to Biggie to listening to Busta Rhymes, like Busta Rhymes put me on to flow, and listening to Jay-Z put me on to wordplay and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And then Cameron, I'm a big fan of Cameron, kind of put me on to, you know, like, you know what I mean, like the swag, and that's when swag was what swag was supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, just really listening to the game and learning up on it. I always had a flow, and then, you know, starting off my label, I was like, yo, I made myself my own experiment. I said, yo, I'm gonna try to make myself the artist that I would like to have. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you can't promote someone else if you can't even promote yourself. You know what I'm saying? So,
say that again. You can't what?
You can't promote no one else if you can't even promote yourself.
That's
you know what I'm
right.
saying? So, I mean, I just took the time out. I took a chance with myself. With me, I'm just trying to bring back good music and the rawness to the craft. Like, I don't know if people notice. I'm not really one to. I don't really bite my tongue about too much, or you know what I'm saying. I try to keep it as funky as possible. I'm not even trying to say I'm real, but I just try to be as honest as possible when it comes to things. You know what I mean? Like what you thinking, I just say it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's what's up.
So yeah, that's all I'm trying to bring back. Like, let's bring back the real craft and the real, you know what I mean? The real trying to make good music rather than just trying to do any bull. Because at the end of the day, too, my range musically is all over the place. I don't want you to try to put me in a box as like a hood cat or whatever. I'm moved by the music. Whatever is hot or whatever
commercial.
Yeah, whatever the vibe gets me, I try to jump into that role. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the producer, to me, the producer is who judges what I make.
What you make. Yeah. All right. Is there any specific cats you like to work with right now?
Oh, producers?
Producers.
Oh man, it's dope you say that. It's a couple of them. And to be honest too, like I got a lot of joints that I do right now where I promote it and I be like, yo, it's produced by this person, it's produced by that person. Just to clear it up, I never really met any of these people or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I just did that coming in to show you, look, the artists that you like usually mess with these producers. Like I got that Listen Baby joint I did on the Swiss Beats beat. And that Shorty's Love, a lot of people love it. They be like, damn, you worked with Swiss Beats or whatever. I'm like, nah, I never met Swiss Beats, but I just did that to show you, look, this is what when I get with Swiss Beats. I got a track right now that's by K.E., who's one of my favorite producers, like top 5 in my book right now. And he made a beat tape. I got my hand on it, and I actually was listening to that beat tape today that I found out I got dropped, you know what I'm saying, from a label situation. And then it just was so live to me. I made that track a year that me, like just that quick, that same night. You know what I'm saying? Off of what he made. I've been talking with him. I got the same homie Perps who made MoJo. I'm not even gonna lie to you right now. He takes me where I wanna go musically. Like I be throwing his beats on and I be zoning off for hours. Yeah.
I can tell you.
And of course I got our own young boy, Young Scotty. Shout outs to Young Scotty. You know what I mean? It's a cat from the neighborhood Low put me on, who makes beats, and for a minute, and then he ran back into me like, yo, he got new beats, and then I'm listening to his beats feeling like a kid in the candy store, like damn son, I'm ready to go.
I know that feeling, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So like I said, I just did that more or less to show you, okay, here's what I do when I'm with super producers. But producers, like rappers and just like any other sport, you know what I mean? Every other day there's the next come up. You know what I mean? Like of course there's Jordan, but of course right around the corner is Kobe Bryant and LeBron James. So there's always gonna be there's always gonna be another good cat coming.
That's what's up, man. Y'all hearing it from the boy himself, man.
Yeah,
check out that MoJo, check out Bright Light Entertainment. But on the end of the note, what's the next projects coming up? What's the main project you on right now? What you want everybody to look out for? What you want them to, you know, what y'all got coming, individual and with your crew? Because you know, Bright Lights is a crew. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. Shout outs to C, shout outs to Low, shout outs to Problems, Bastard Child, shout outs to Stretch a Dollar, shout outs to Rock Boy, the Don. You know what I mean? Yeah, because the list could go on.
Bright Lights.
Yeah, definitely.
CraVeMuziK, CraVeTv.
Yeah, so
get with us.
I mean, upcoming right now, the most immediate thing we got going on right now is I'm getting ready to drop this mixtape, For the Love of F.O., the Cocktail Hour, November 22nd, you know what I'm saying? That's going to be my first solo project, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is pretty much going to be like, you know, just me kind of introducing myself to the world, or just, you know what I mean, the industry, or, you know, just anyone paying attention. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even really looking to be liked on this project. I'm past being liked, you know what I mean? I like myself, and that's where it begins. Yeah, that's it.
That's where it begins, man.
I'm just trying to express myself to the highest degree, you know what I'm saying? And let's see what comes of it. You know, if people may agree or may not agree, it really doesn't matter to me. I'm just...
You're always going to have critics, people who are going to like and dislike what you do, so life goes on.
Yeah, that's all it is. I'm dropping that project. And the real plan, if anything more or less wise, is I put together a body of music, and I just wanted to put it out there and to see what the listeners, you know, what they take to. That's why I called it the cocktail hour, because it's like I'm just giving you little appetizers, little snippets of me, just to see which part of me, what of me do you like, and then we could build from there.
But then at the same note, you might have to do it all, because you know people all over like all type of different flavors.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's just the intro. Like we're gonna keep this going for a little while. Like I said, we got the cocktail hour November 22nd. I'm also exploring like my little producer side with M. Caesar. He's getting ready to drop his mixtape in December. You know what I mean? And we're also supposed to drop a mixtape together called No Students, No Teachers. We in a class all by ourselves. No students, no teachers. We dropping that. I also recently, like I said, with my young homie, Young Scotty, since I've been feeling his beats lately, I'm like, yo, damn, I think I'm gonna drop a quick, maybe a 10-song mixtape of just his beats. And then of course too, the homie Perps, I've been listening to him a lot. I'm thinking I might drop a mixtape on some of his joint. Then definitely for a fact, Valentine's Day, I'm trying to drop something for the ladies called Survival of the Smoothest. You know what I mean? Just to try to explore as much side as possible, just put it out there, see what comes back.
So as y'all know and as y'all can hear, man, the boy's working. He got that crave.
Definitely.
Yo, I'm gonna put up the Twitters, YouTube, all that, man. Follow us, get with us. CraVeTv, CraVeMuziK, Bright Lights Entertainment.
There's a bright lights in all of us.
That boy Fonz, you heard?
Yeah.
Easy.
Yo, what's shaking, man? It's the boy Fonz, Bright Lights Entertainment. I'm rocking with my man Kurt Cash and CraVeTv. Y'all niggas crave this shit, huh? Cause we do.